Hi guys, so in this video I will be showing you how I get my curls using one of these Racket type brushes and also using one of these sponges. I'm not going to show you the other side of this because I've had this for about 2 years now and yeah, it doesn't look good, but I'll insert a photo of what it should look like. So let's get into it. So this is the current state of my hair. Hopefully you can see it. And I don't know if you can tell, but I've got like 3C to 4A type Afro hair, so that's like very coarse and very, tight curls. So you can get different stages, I think from around 2A to around 4C, and 4C type curly hair is like the tightest that you can get basically. It's like very coarse, the curls are very tight, so even when you've got like short hair, the curls are still there, still very tight. It's kind of like Kevin Durant type of hair, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I would say I've got like 3C to 4A type, and that basically comes from my dad, who was Nigerian. So I basically inherited his very coarse Afro hair basically. So yeah, so that's the current state of my hair, so let's get into it. So in this video I'll be using one of these creams that I bought here in Brazil. So this basically adds volume, adds hydration, and it also creates like a more definition to your curls. So yeah, this is a really good cream, and it also smells really nice, so it's gonna make your hair like smell really nice once it's applied. But you can use like any type of cream basically. You can use, you can even use a pomade. Pomade with one of these brushes works really well. I've used it many times before. So you can use like a pomade, you can use different types of creams, different types of oils, curl activating creams. Like you can try out different ones and it should work. But one thing I will say is that if your hair is less coarse than mine, for example, if it's like more like curly, if it's like 3A or I don't know, like 2C or something like that, or less than that, I would say apply less cream, less oils, less moisture, because if you do that and use one of these brushes or one of those combs, what's going to happen is your curls will kind of unravel because your hair isn't coarse enough. So yeah, like if you do have very coarse hair, then yeah, I would definitely recommend using some type of cream or some type of oil. But before we apply this oil, I'm going to first make sure that my hair is damp. It doesn't need to be completely wet, but it just needs to be a little bit damp. So I've got some water here in front of me, and I'm just gonna wet my hands and I'm gonna apply the water to my hair. Doesn't need to be too much. And then once my hair is kind of wet through a little bit, but not too much, I'll then sort of dry it off a little bit just so it remains damp. Yeah, I think that's about enough. I've got this towel with me, so I'm just gonna dry it a little bit, but not too much. So yeah, my hair's like quite damp right now. I don't know if you can tell. Next thing, I'm gonna just apply some of this cream to my palm. I've got like this much. And then I'm just gonna apply it all over my hair, making sure I go down deep into the roots. And you may need to apply a little bit more as well, just depending on how long your hair is. So my hair is growing quite long now, so I'm gonna apply a little bit more. Just a little, not much. So yeah, that's about it. Like some people can just style it like this and go out like this, but I personally prefer the look of when it's done with one of these combs or one of these. So next what I'm going to do is use one of these Afro picks and just pick out my hair a little bit. I'm not going to comb it all the way through thoroughly. I'm just going to pick out a little bit of the hair. That's about it. And next what I'm going to do is use one of these combs. So I prefer using one of these sponges with where the holes are a little bit bigger, so they're not too small. It works better with when your hair is a little bit longer, and it creates sort of like bigger curls, and that's just what I prefer. So I'm just going to go in with pretty much a clockwise direction, and you want to make sure that you keep the same direction throughout your whole hair. You don't want to be changing direction, because otherwise that will just undo the curls that you've just put in. And this is only going to take a few minutes. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'll just show you a quick close-up of what it looks like. And next I'll be showing you what my curls look like when I use this brush. So I'll just compare and contrast. I'll give you my opinion on which I prefer, which one I think works better. So stick around for that.
A few moments later.
Right guys, so this is now the next day, and I'm going to show you guys how I do my curls using one of these Racket combs. And the process is going to be pretty much the same. So this is how my hair is looking like right now in the sun. And first of all, like before, I'm just going to get my hair a little bit damp. Again, it doesn't need to be too wet, it just needs to be a little bit damp. So I'm going to just get a towel and just make it a little bit damp. So now that my hair is nice and damp, I'm going to use the same cream that I used yesterday, and the same amount, like so. And I'm just going to massage it all over my hair, making sure that it goes right down to the root. I'm just going to apply a little bit more. Right, so just like before, I'm going to use my Afro pick just to pick out my hair a little bit. Again, not too much. And now using this Racket comb, I'm just going to start the same sort of clockwise direction motion all along my hair, not applying too much pressure, but just enough. One thing I've noticed that this is definitely a little bit more tedious, so it hurts your arm a little bit more. Your arm's gonna kind of ache using this comb. But you can kind of see that on my left side it's kind of starting to curl up compared to my right. Yeah, you can see the difference now. Yeah, this definitely takes a little bit more work with this than with the sponge. But slowly but surely you can see it all coming together now, yeah, definitely. So yeah guys, that's it. This is what the end result looks like. And as you can see, like the actual curls are more defined using one of these combs, one of these racket combs. In terms of which one I prefer, I don't know, maybe this one. But this one is definitely a little bit more work. Like I feel like my arms got a bit of a workout. My arms like really tired now. But yeah, I'd say it's worth it anyway. Yeah. But you be the judge anyway. Let me know which one you think looks better. Yeah, just a couple of points that I forgot to mention. So you can buy like both of the, you know, the sponge as well as one of these racket combs from eBay and Amazon for dirt cheap. Also, one of the pros of getting one of these racket combs is that it's hygienic, it's very easy to clean, whereas the sponge, it can deteriorate quite quickly over time, and you'll get a lot of your hairs like stuck in between, you know, in the sponges itself and in the little holes. So yeah, it's not as hygienic, it's not as easy to clean or anything like that, so you'll need to buy like a few of them, you know, throughout the year. Oh, that sun is bright. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. If you've got any questions, drop them down in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.